Hey Jags, I'm Allison bringing you At Home with TJTV. Let's start off by learning more about the aftermath of the recent Texas snowstorm.
Nearly after a week of a snowstorm in Texas came warmer weather and temperatures that finally had brought some relief on Saturday. Even though Texas is just beginning to return to somewhat normal temperatures, the state is now just beginning to deal with the ending of the storm as millions are still on boil water notices and officials are working to restore power and clean water in cities to the residents. However, after the storm, dozens of sea turtles that were left cold stunned by the winter storm were released back in the ocean on February 22nd. The Just Energy Group has said that on Tuesday, its storm battered customers in Texas will be protected from paying higher energy rates for February after the company raised doubts about its ability to continue as a growing concern for them. The company, however, said that the total energy cost for the month of February might cost higher because of the higher usage of electricity due to winter storms sweeping across Texas. Electricity prices in Texas has soared last week as officials had to quickly meet a surge for the demand for heating due to the snowstorm. Texas has since rolled back into full recovery mode on Sunday after the winter storm had left more than 4 million people in the dark and almost half of the state's 29 million people under boil water advisories. More than 70 deaths have been linked to the intense cold and snowstorms that have swept through Texas and other parts of this nation, while AccuWeather has described it to be one of the stormiest weather patterns in decades. About half of the reported fatalities occur in Texas, but there were deaths reported in several other states, including Oregon and Tennessee. However, temperatures are starting to warm up in some places that got hit with the snowstorm. In Tennessee, the temperature soared into the high 50s on Sunday. In Better, Texas, Houston's temperature climbed into the 70s. Governor Greg Abbott, who's the governor of Texas, is working to increase the number of plumbers who can help repair the damage caused by the storm by giving permission to departments, waiving some fees, and examination requirements for plumbers with expired licenses to the plumbers from out of the state so that they can help restore the damage that is caused by the storm. The plumbers have been in high demand as families work to repair the damage caused to their homes by a winter snowstorm, which has caused pipes and valves as well as tanks to freeze and burst in their own homes.
Now we can go to Kaden, who will tell us more about why breakfast is super important.
Have you ever wondered why people say breakfast is the most important meal of the day? Well, here's why. Like its name suggests, it breaks the overnight fasting period. It replenishes your supply of glucose to boost your energy levels. Usually, if you skip breakfast, you may overeat later in the day and eat high-fat and high-sugar foods. It also can help with better weight management, reduce many diseases such as diabetes and heart disease.
Thanks. Malia has some recent information about Tiger Woods. Let's take a look.
Hey Jags, I'm Malia and today I'm going to be talking about Tiger Woods. If you don't know who Tiger Woods is, he is a professional golf player and last Tuesday got in a car accident. This is what his car looked like. And he was rushed to Harvard UCLA Medical Center for surgery and is now in recovery. And this is where his car accident happened. And that's it for today. Bye, Jags.
Super important to stay updated with COVID. Luckily, Matthew has us covered.
Hey Jack, coronavirus variant that probably emerged in May and surge become dominant and strain in California not only spreads more repeatedly than procedures but also invades antibodies generated by COVID-19 vaccine prior infection and it's associated with severe illness and death, and researchers said in the study that helped explain the state dramatic holiday and surge in COVID-19 cases and deaths and prevent further trouble ahead. Scientists in the UFC San Francisco said cluster mutation and characteristic in the homegrown strain and market and variant of concern par with those from the United Kingdom, South Africa, and Brazil. Reporting for TJTV News, I'm Matthew Chen.
Info. Now before I go, here's a quick Minga reminder.
Hey Jax, this is your quick reminder to check Minga. It's important to stay updated and know what's happening. If you haven't been able to check Minga, there have been a ton of fun contests that you can enter for prizes such as lip syncing, animal tricks, dance, and fashion, so make sure you get on.
Next up for today's episode, I'm Allison. Tune in tomorrow for more stories and information from our homes to yours on At Home with TJTV.